Hey, having a hard time trying to stay up, trying to record these podcasts late at night?
Or are you up late, working, driving trucks, working in the shop, trying to provide for that damn family of yours?
You need coffee.
Well, let us tell you about this one company we got right here. It's called Coffee Bros. Now, they got a very select blend of different roasts, light roast, medium, dark, espresso. Now, each one of these has its own flavor profile.
These two brothers from New York made this amazing company with an amazing coffee that you could order online.
So you just had the espresso roast.
Yes.
And did that thing wake you up?
I couldn't go back to sleep. Oh, man. It was smooth.
Nice.
It had that nice chocolate taste to it. You can just taste the chocolate.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't give you that bite like other coffees do.
Or bitter.
No, definitely not bitter at all. This is smooth, sweet, aromatic. This coffee here will absolutely wake you up when you need it to.
The coffee here is dedicated to freshness, quality, and consistency. Use the code BAF10 to get 10% off your entire order. The link for the website is in our show description. And I'm telling you guys, it's worth it. This coffee keeps you awake, especially for the late podcasting that we do.
Yeah, it's very much needed.
Try out Coffee Bros.
Coffee Bros!
What is up, everybody? Welcome to The Tasting Room.
The nutsack.
We have a fun little episode to go along with the movie that just came out, Bloodsport, which Ragnar did a great job hosting earlier. And this is going to be the top 5 martial arts movies. And I think this is going to be fun. We have special guests with us here today. We got Chris and Elle from Spoil My Movie Review, our regular guests for our tasting rooms and future episodes. We love you guys.
Absolutely, and likewise. We always have a great time with BAF and BAC also.
Awesome.
Tell us we're awesome.
So tell us where we can find you.
We are Spoil My Movie Podcast. We're on Spotify and Apple and Good Pods and like everywhere. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. You can find us. We're all over the place, and we love new listeners.
Check their show out. Their show is fucking great. Seriously, their Peck Off series, all the other episodes they do. Your Galaxy Quest, I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm actually excited to listen to that because I fucking love that movie. Galaxy Quest is a fun movie.
We love it too.
A lot of people, when that first movie came out, a lot of people thought that would be stupid and corny, but me being a Star Trek fan, I'm a Trekkie, so I enjoy Star Trek, and that makes fun of it. And Tim Allen,
is stupid and funny though.
It's fucking great.
That's what it's meant to be.
I love it though. Sigourney Weaver's fucking hot as shit in that movie. Especially
Here we go.
Did you see my face swap with Sigourney Weaver?
Yes.
We got so many likes on TikTok. It was a record breaker for us.
You look amazing.
One of the best things of that movie is the what's his name? Sam Rockwell playing the character of the
Oh yeah, he was like the red shirt.
The red shirt
Yeah,
guy.
oh, yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. He's fucking hilarious in that movie. And also,
I don't have a last name.
And what's his name? Alan Rickman is great in that movie. It's a classic. That is a classic comedy right there. But we're gonna go ahead and have our guests go first. And who's going first? I think Chris should go this time because Elle went last time.
Okay.
Or if you want,
right.
it's up to you because I'm curious to hear. I'm wondering if one movie's on your list, and if it is, I'm going to go ahead.
Okay, I think we will probably have at least one in common, Ron. So I'm going to start with, and these are in no particular order. I probably could prioritize them if I spent the time, but these are in no particular order. I'm going to start with Kung Fu Hustle.
I've seen that.
That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, that's a comedy. Actually,
Yeah.
that's like almost like a goofy comedy. I remember the woman with like the fucking cigarette in her mouth.
Is.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yep, it's fun. The fighting scenes in it are really solid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm gonna go to Jackie Chan Police Story.
That's another good one.
Yes.
Yeah,
You got it.
Ron would be happy about that.
I know. I love Jackie Chan, and Police Story 1 and 2 are fucking great. The fucking playground scene in Police Story 2. That's just fucking amazing. Just the stunts.
Yes,
Jackie Chan is great. That's a good pick. I agree with you on that one.
He's fantastic. So he actually, I don't know if you're aware, he learned all of his martial arts stuff from Beijing opera as a kid.
No shit. I didn't know that.
No shit. Yep. I read his autobiography. It was ghostwritten, but it was based on interviews.
Jackie Chan is a legend. He's awesome.
Mhm.
And then I don't know if this one counts as cheating because it's really gun fu. But John Wick.
It still counts.
John Wick is there.
I think John Wick counts.
Mhm.
All right, so
No, that works.
That's my third one. And then, have you guys seen Ip Man?
Yes.
I peeked.
There's
If-
multiple.
No.
There's like 4 or 5 of them.
There's
actually.
There's four.
Yeah, there's
four.
like 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've actually
the first one
seen.
is the best.
I seen the first one, but I went on YouTube and looked at all the fighting scenes from all the other ones. It's impressive.
Hmm?
What's his
It
name?
really is.
Amazing.
What's his name?
They're all good.
What's the guy's name? That's in.
His name is Ip
Ip
Man.
No. The
The actor.
actor
actor.
name.
Oh, the
The
actor.
actor? I don't know.
Because
he
it-
was in a few movies.
Yeah, he was in one of my favorite Star Wars movies, Rogue One. I loved him in Rogue One.
Wasn't he in-
Yes,
he was
yes,
in
he
John
was.
Wick 4.
He was in
He
Highlander
was the-
Endgame.
Oh, Donnie
Donnie
Yen.
Yen.
Donnie
Oh,
Yen.
Donnie Yen.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, Donnie Yen. Oh, he's cool.
I think he was the blind guy in John Wick 4.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was. He was
Yes.
blind in that. And he was blind in Rogue One.
Yep.
He played 2 blind characters.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. So, and then my last one, and this would probably be my number one, Jackie Chan in Who Am I?
Good one.
It's another
You're-
good one.
That's a good
By
one.
him.
Good one.
If you've got like, I don't know, 10 minutes to spare and just that rooftop fight scene with him against the 2 guys, one who specializes kind of upper body and the tall guy who specializes in like kicks.
Yeah.
That whole scene, taking them on one by one and then the 2 of them together is so good.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
he's amazing.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. So that's my list.
Awesome list, Chris. We'll go ahead and go to Elle. What are your top 5 martial arts movies? I'm still wondering if something's on there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say that Ip Man is one of my favorites. It's not just the first. I love the first all 4. I think they're all amazing. And in fact, I introduced him to Ip Man.
She did.
Okay.
And he was Bruce Lee's trainer. And so one of the ones on my list is Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. And
Very
I
Good
actually-
movie. That's a good biopic.
Yes, and I trained in Jeet Kune Do for like about 2 years.
Yeah.
Which is his form of martial arts.
I still have bruises.
That was days ago. Let's go. Kill Bill 1. Love
There
the
you
martial
go.
arts in that. And I love Tarantino. So
When it comes to the Kill Bill series, which I believe Good is actually be hosting the Kill Bill, the Whole Bloody Affair, which that's what it's actually called with both movies
Yeah.
together. I've always been a fan of the second one. The first one is okay. It's got some great action sequences, but the second one I like so much better. I don't know what it is. The spaghetti western music, it just, I like the David Carradine. He's a legend, Kung Fu, the legend continues. But I always like Kill Bill Volume 2. That's like my favorite one.
interesting.
Yeah.
I like them both, but I like the
yeah.
first one better.
I think most people like the first one. I like it because I love Japanese culture. So like for me, the anime works for me, them being like out there, it just looks amazing. And it kind of has that comic, almost that anime style.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a great pick.
And I don't know if you guys have seen this, but Fearless with Jet Li.
Yes.
Seen it. Yep. I've seen a lot of Jet Li
Yeah.
movies. Fuck, I've seen Romeo
another
Must
good
Die.
one.
I saw Romeo Must Die in the theater, and that was a fucking. You remember Romeo Must Die?
Wasn't that with what's her name
Aaliyah.
from Romeo and Michelle?
It was it had Aaliyah in it. The singer Aaliyah also had DMX in a little
Yeah.
cameo and
Oh,
stuff like
okay.
that. Yeah, it came out. It
I
came out like
I
I haven't seen that one, but some of his movies like Hero, those are really good movies and they're visually beautiful.
yeah. Who's better, Jet Li or
And
Jackie Chan?
I mean, as a martial artist, definitely Jet Li. I
Wrong.
love what Jackie Chan does, but he's not. He's a beautiful like choreographer / dancer, but he's a terrible fighter. So, and I love Jackie Chan and what he does, but if I had to go with like real fighting styles, Jet Li.
Okay.
Now Ron
okay.
and I are going to fight you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a Jackie Chan fan. Jet Li, I think, uses too much strings. What's it
Yeah.
called?
Oh yeah.
wire work,
but
yeah.
that's
Wire-
like
wire-
the style. Yeah,
That depends on the
I
movie,
agree
though.
with that.
I know,
I
but
agree with
he's fat. Jackie Chan, just his stunt work, and I don't know. I just feel like he's got a lot
Because
more,
he's a stunt man.
and he's great at it though. But it's just
Yeah.
also how fast he moves. It's It's great.
Well, that's called speeding.
I mean, I feel like if we were going to talk stunts, I would vote Jackie Chan. But if we're talking about like ability, to fight, I would probably be like, Jet Li.
Yeah. All right.
And I loved Karate Kid growing up. I had a huge crush on
I was wondering if that was going to be on somebody's list. I mean, seriously, it's a classic movie, the first one.
Love it. I mean, I was addicted to all those movies and we watched them over and over and over.
Which one's best?
I'm glad that.
I love the fifth one.
Okay.
I'm glad Three Ninjas is on nobody's list because that movie's.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're not done yet.
I know. I saw that shit in the theater, man. I saw that in the fucking theater. I remember.
Surf Ninjas.
Surf Ninjas was fun.
Oh, God.
That was
You
fun.
remember that?
It's one of those. That's another bad movie that's good, or bad movie that you enjoy. It's nostalgic because I grew up with that shit with the fucking Game Gear. And oh man, it's a fucking great movie. All right, what's up? What's your next one?
Old.
So this is fun.
I think that was it.
Was that all
It
five?
was Ip Man. Yeah. Ip Man, Dragon, Karate Kid, Fearless, and Kill Bill.
Oh, okay, cool. That's a great list. I'm shocked. I was expecting something to be on both your lists, and it wasn't on there. Everything is nothing, or whatever the fuck it is. That movie that I'm still fucking confused about.
What
Which
movie?
one?
The one that just won Best
Mike
Picture a
Moore.
year ago.
I don't watch the fucking
Everything is nothing. The one with Jamie Lee Curtis
Everything, Everywhere at Once.
yes.
I don't think of that as a martial arts movie. There's too much other shit going on. Yeah, there's a few action scenes, but I don't think of that
Yeah, a
as a
fighting
martial
sequence
arts
with
movie.
guys with anal plugs. It's fucking weird as shit. It's fucking.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I'm dead fucking serious. There's a scene where they're fighting and they have because they have to hurt themselves to like change. It's weird, but they're sticking shit up their ass while they're fighting.
Yeah.
I think a
But you didn't
plunger.
finish watching the movie.
I'm halfway through it and I'm fucking.
What? Oh my God.
Punishment shot.
Yeah, seriously, you should
No,
go in for that.
I'm still watching it. I just haven't finished it yet. Like 2
How
weeks ago
long
or
was
3
it
weeks ago.
Yeah,
Because it's
this is
fucking.
Did they?
How in the hell are you
Were
gonna
you supposed to
understand the
watch it
movie?
already?
I'm still watching it.
Were you supposed to finish it already?
We never made a date.
You're lying. So
And
that's
what was the date?
I don't know. I thought there was some kind of deadline. It was supposed to be as of a certain time, but I don't specifically remember when.
I suggest that you blend some hot dogs into his punishment shot.
Oh yeah, he's gonna take a hot dog finger shot.
That's our next. We're actually doing hot dogs next week for our show.
or just drink hot dog water.
It sounds like you got to a certain
Hot
scene of a
dog
movie and
water.
just can't get past it.
We're doing
When they were shoving things up their butt.
Yeah.
we're doing a hot dog and beer for my next
Rewind,
show. It's
rewind.
actually-
Yeah, I know exactly.
all right, awesome lists. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go around different way. We're gonna go to Ragnar
We're
next.
going to me now. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
Adam, you're gonna be the finale.
Okay.
Let's see here. So this is a classic one. It's a fun one. Best of the best.
I've never seen that.
Never seen it?
Okay.
Who's in that one?
Huh?
Who's in
It's
that?
got Eric Roberts in it. Tommy Lee Jones.
Ooh, wait a
No,
minute.
not Tommy Lee Jones. Fuck. What's the black dude's name?
Is it new or old?
No, it's fucking old, dude.
Is it 80s?
This is late 80s.
Oh, I don't know that one. It sounds like a name of a song that would be in a Rocky movie.
No, it's got Eric Roberts, James Earl Jones. That's who it is.
I've never seen that one.
Philip Ree, Chris Penn, David Argresta. It's got Kane Hodder in it.
Really? Never seen that one.
Yeah.
I
Is that
think that
something
was
you-
after Bloodsport.
This was in '89, so yeah.
Yeah, because I think Bloodsport was 88, right? I don't remember. But it's
It's in the episode.
Yeah.
You'll listen to it. So. Or don't. It's up to you. Whatever.
It's a good episode. It's a fun one.
Then it's a good classic movie from the late '80s. So check it out.
It sounds good.
You might like it.
I might like it. Yeah, I love 80s. So
And then Enter the Dragon.
yes.
God
Which I was
damn it.
surprised was on. Yeah, that's a classic right
It
there.
is.
Yeah,
It is.
Bruce Lee.
And then speaking of Jackie Chan, Drunken Master.
Yes. Now, which
Okay.
one? First or second?
First one.
Okay, good.
First, yeah.
Second one's good too, though. Second
Yeah, the
one's fun
second one's
also.
fine, but
Yeah.
the first one is better.
Yeah.
I think. since you completely kept fucking this up the entire show, Kickboxer.
Oh yeah, I think you even said that was your favorite Van Damme movie. I believe. I believe when we asked her favorite Van Damme, was it that one? Was it Kickboxer?
Yeah, I think it was.
I think it was. Yeah, yeah.
Because I wasn't gonna pick Bloodsport.
Yeah.
So again,
but I kept getting them mixed up, Bloodsport and Kickboxer.
Yeah.
But they're both tournament movies, so yeah.
They are. And then this one is amazing. The Last Dragon.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yes, that's a good one.
I'm telling you.
You did some classic ones here.
I know. All of them are classic.
Yeah.
Mine are mix. Yeah. Awesome list.
That's it there, Home Slice.
All right.
On to you.
I will go ahead and go next. Let's see here. Same as you, Chris. Police Story 1 and 2.
Okay.
Technically, there's 4 of them because there's also Super Cop and everything else, but Police Story 1 and 2. That fucking mall sequence when he jumps down, fucking awesome stunt sequence, but so many great martial arts sequences in that. It's Jackie Chan with the comedy and it's just good old fashioned Jackie Chan. Love Police Story 1 and 2. Yep. Then I'm going to go gaming style because I grew up watching this. I saw it in the theater with my dad. My dad took me and my brother to see it, and I will always love it. We did an episode on it.
Mortal Kombat.
There you go.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Yes, I have to pick Mortal Kombat. Christopher Lambert. Fuck the remake. I don't really care about the remake. I'll see the new one because I'm really curious what Carl Urban's going to be like as Johnny Cage. But I really like the original Mortal Kombat. I love Christopher Lambert as Raiden. Classic movie. And my next one is going to be Enter the Dragon. Classic.
Good.
Bruce Lee. Have to pick that one. That one's just it's a gem when it comes to martial arts movies, and it's one of the best. My next one is going to be another Jackie Chan movie, Rumble in the Bronx. Rumble in the Bronx is
It's a
just
very good one.
very fun. That's when he basically went to the States, and it was just, it's corny, it's cheesy, but it's also just great martial arts action.
Yep.
And then I'm going to have to pick one that I like them. I like the first and second one, not much the third one, but Matrix 1 and 2. Matrix and Matrix Reloaded. Those are kung fu.
That's really good.
I mean, and I think they have some great fight sequences, especially the fucking the one with the they're inside the room when they're going against the twins and they're on the fucking. It's got so many great action sequences. Reloaded is a fun movie to watch. A lot of great fake kung fu scenes, but entertaining as fuck. I enjoy that. So those are my top 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Sammy's for her top 5 martial arts movies. So she's got some interesting ones here. She's got ones that you guys actually picked. She's got Kill Bill Volume 1 and Volume 2 because it's one whole movie, The Whole Bloody Affair, which is a great pick. She's got also another one of yours, the John Wick movies, all of them.
Okay.
It works because it's
Not
got
just
kung fu.
one.
Yep, it's John Wick. It says all John Wick movies. Then she also picked The Matrix. So she's got The Matrix on her list. And this is a good one, actually. The first movie is always going to be a classic. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie.
Oh, that is
Does
a
she
good
know
one.
about?
I was thinking
Does
about
she know
that
about
too.
the new one?
There's an R-rated of the
Last Ronin.
Yes, which
R-rated.
yes, and it's going to be live action.
Yeah.
If they do the same type of like costumes, it's probably going to be CGI most likely. But
I don't think so.
it as long as they don't look like fucking stupid aliens like they did in the remakes and stuff like that.
Oh, come on. They look good.
The best look for them was the original movie. The first movie is fucking great. Casey Jones. It's just a classic. It's darker. Secret of the Ooze got a little corny and cheesy, although it's got Kevin Nash as Shredder. And then the third one was just dog shit. And then
Secret of the Ooze was bad because they didn't use their weapons. It was a different production company.
Yeah.
And
no, you're right.
whatever greenlighting.
Yeah, actually,
they weren't allowed to use their weapons against any of the enemies, and so it was fucking lame.
which actually is a BAF episode where Sammy was a guest, where she hosted, was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode that we did. And I remember her bringing that up and everything else. But Toka and Razor taking over because they were supposed to have Bebop and Rocksteady. It would have been better if they had Bebop and Rocksteady for because I'm sure we all watched the animated series when we were younger. The next one on our list is same as me, Rumble in the Bronx. Jackie Chan's Rumble in the Bronx. Just classic fun right there. So got a lot of different picks in this mix right here. You go for a lot of classic ones. We got different ones here and there. This is great. I'm curious what is Anna on part of this one too?
Yep,
so
I'll go and do hers first.
All right, we'll do the finale with Adam and Anna.
Let me find her list here. Oh, here we go. Okay, pretty much almost all of hers have already been said. Karate Kid.
Yep. Classic.
Yep. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep. Another classic.
John Wick. One that hadn't been said was Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
I figured that was going to
be.
be said.
That's very operatic. It's a very different film, and from Ang Lee, and it's enjoyable. It's not bad. It's actually, and it's really the fight when they're doing it in the trees in the forest.
Yes.
I thought that was
When they're
really
flying.
that was really
Yeah.
cool. It was like dancing on the trees, basically.
And no wire work at all.
Oh, that was wire work.
No. That's fucking kung fu, man. All right? You don't know anything about kung fu.
Yep.
There you go.
And her last one is actually, believe it or not, is a Marvel movie. Shang-Chi.
I've never
Ten
seen
Rings.
that.
Oh,
That's-
that was a good movie.
That was
was a
actually a
very-
pretty good movie. And the fight scene in the train was it was a train.
Solid.
I've never
was actually
seen it.
solid. Yeah, it was a very good. Yeah, it was
It's
a
one
good
of
movie.
the best Marvel movies that have come out after Endgame.
Yes.
Because Marvel right now has been failing.
Oh, they are in
horribly.
trouble.
They
Yeah,
are.
it's-
They're canceling all their movies.
Yeah.
They are.
They are.
They're
Yeah, everything
rebranding.
except Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool's the only one that's really slated to still come out. Everything else just keeps getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back.
And the reason why is because everything that they've been coming out is just turned into shit. And the storyline, I know that they're making there's a new Captain America coming out where apparently it's supposed to set up.
No, they
They
canceled that.
canceled it.
Wait, what?
They canceled it.
They canceled the new Captain America. They've decided that they had like this story powwow with like a bunch of the higher ups and the writers and stuff. And what they figured out is that they're going to really do kind of a more gradual lead up into Secret Wars. And to do that, they're basically acknowledging that they are where they were a decade ago, that they have to spend the time on these individual character movies in order for you to care about them when they end up teaming up and becoming part of something larger.
The funny thing is that Marvel, when they first started, they were on a roll. Every movie that was coming out, it was just getting better and better. There was a couple stinkers here and there, but it was still a solid, story. And it ended on Endgame, and Endgame to me was a great fucking finale. And then
Amazing.
now all the movies that have been coming out, I think the only few ones, I guess the one that you just said, and also Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was good. I think the Spider-Man, where it had all the other Spider-Mans, was decent, but all the other ones have just been shit.
yeah.
It was okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Spider-Man was okay.
I thought it was interesting.
it
It was
was
cool to see Tobey Maguire back and Andrew Garfield. It was cool to add those characters back in and have all the old villains, but Marvel's just been completely failing. Like, it's just been like nobody cares anymore about Marvel.
I think
And-
they're killing themselves by having the TV series stuff also, because they're making it to where if you want to follow along in the movies,
Yeah.
you have to watch a TV series, and it's just
It's too much.
they're
It's
flooding the market.
exhausting.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. There's
It's
just way too much.
exhausting. Like, you have to watch everything in order to know what's going on, and nobody has the time for that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yep.
All right,
All right,
so
that's Anna's list.
Adam, what are your top 5? Finish us up.
All right, a few of mine have already been said. Of course, the original Karate Kid,
Yes,
1984. You can't beat that.
yes.
Mortal Kombat. You took that from me, damn it.
It's to me, it's stupid fun.
Yes.
It's nostalgic, and I
Exactly.
grew up with it. And I played Mortal Kombat, and I still play Mortal Kombat to this day.
Yeah.
So
And lose.
The original Matrix.
yes, the
Yeah.
original Matrix is great, and it was mind blowing when it first came out because it was unlike any other movie that's ever come out. It was something different, especially with the what's the photography when it's going like around. I know it's a certain type of
Oh, I
photography.
forget what it's called.
It was what was that?
I forget what it's called, but you're right. It does have a name.
Yeah,
But it
and-
totally changed movies.
Yes.
And like
Yeah.
everybody basically borrowed from that after.
oh yeah.
Bloodsport.
Which I was-
There we go.
Which I was kind of surprised that wasn't on your list, but you got Kickboxer on your list.
Yeah.
So that, yeah. But Bloodsport is a great one.
Yeah.
Yes.
And my fifth one, nobody had, and I don't even know if y'all have ever seen it. But I enjoyed it when it came out. Sidekicks.
That's a great movie with Chuck Norris.
Yes.
Yes. No, that's
Yes.
a good movie.
Yes.
I agree
thoroughly
with you.
enjoyed Sidekicks.
It's a good movie.
Yeah,
It is.
I remember
It's a good
that. I
movie.
remember the fucking the guy that represented him was a fucking name of a restaurant.
Yes.
and
Yeah.
that's a good movie.
Yep.
No, that's a great
Wow.
one.
I
thoroughly
didn't think
enjoyed that when
anybody
it
else
came
remembered Sidekicks.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was an early '90s gem,
Yep.
man. That's a
Yeah.
good pick.
Yeah.
that's a
I
good
thoroughly
pick
I
right
saw
there.
that in the theater.
Oh, you saw that in the theater?
I did with my grandmother.
That is.
That's so cute.
Was that
Well,
Jonathan
it's like
Brandis'
early
last
90s.
movie?
What was that, like 9?
The kid that
Yeah,
I remember.
was that his last movie?
I remember he committed suicide.
Yeah.
I remember he was in Sequest DSV.
Yeah.
You remember Sequest? He was in that.
Sequest.
And then I think he was in one or two movies. It might have been his last movie.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up. I'm curious actually myself, but it's a good movie. It was Chuck Norris too.
Yes. Oh,
Chuck
yeah, Chuck
Norris.
Norris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember this. Yes, now that I see the photo.
And Chuck Norris is going up in his daydreams, and he's like going up to a bar, and like somebody orders a shot of whatever, and he's like, milk.
All right, that was a fun episode. It's great going down memory lane with all these martial art movies. This was so much fun. Hey, Elle and Chris, why don't you go ahead and plug your show?
All right, we are Elle and Chris from Spoil My Movie Podcast. We talk about all things movies, and we kind of tear them apart. You can find us across all the podcasting platforms. We're on Spotify and Apple Pods and Good Pods and probably a bunch of others. We're
All
on
the
Instagram
pods.
at Spoil My Movie, and we're on Facebook and TikTok and YouTube, and I think that's all of our social media.
Yeah, check out our Peck Off series. We tend to pin different weirdos against each other, like Darth Vader versus like Alien or Thing or Venom. So it's a lot of fun.
And we've had BAF people and BAC people on guesting a number of times. That's always a good time.
That was a fun episode with the Thing versus the Alien. I'm really curious what you're going to do next year. I'm really curious what you should do. I have some ideas though. You gotta
take suggestions.
Yeah, send them over. We have a
RoboCop. RoboCop.
Versus
Terminator.
Versus who?
You already did Terminator. Well, you can do RoboCop versus.
Terminator. Yeah, we are gonna do Terminator, but it might surprise you.
Well, RoboCop. RoboCop's a big pick of mine. So RoboCop, if you put that in the mix, that'll be a fun one. So this was so much fun, guys. Thank you.
That would be good.
Thank you so much for joining us for this. It's always great having you guys on our show. This was fun, and we will see you guys later. This was great.
Hell yeah.
All right. Thank you.
All right, guys.
All right.
Later.
Fuck off.
Thank you for listening to our bonus episode for season 4 of The Tasting Room. If you like our show, please leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Guys, this helps out enormously. Give us a follow on Instagram at Barrel Age Flicks Podcast. If you would like to send us a special film request, please contact us via Instagram and we will give you a personal shout out on the show. We are also on Facebook and Twitter. Our podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Buzzsprout, Google Podcasts, Audible, Pocket Cast, Spotify, CastBox, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. Make sure you check out Barrel Aged Chicks, our spin-off show where you get the girl's perspective. Subscribe to our Patreon for uncut video and early access to our podcast. Special thanks to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio on YouTube for his awesome music. This guy fucking rocks. Check him out. Want to give a shout out to Sammy, one of our guest hosts on the show who does our amazing album artwork. Thank you, Sammy. Our podcast only exists because of listeners like you. To find other great shows, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. Hope you join us for our next episode. Later, guys.